Hey, and if you wonder why I got these grass sounds, because I'm feeling a little shady today. Feeling a little shady. But yeah, today, sorry, my voice is a little pitched. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, Mario, I'm just playing. But today, gonna be about my bad trip. Story is funny. Alright, so my cousin, let's get into it. So my cousin, his name, I don't think he would care, because a heck of people got this name, but his name's Tony or whatever. He had this, you know, y'all know, we just gonna, he had this tree, and it was called White Girl. I don't know, I think he was lying, because y'all, my cousin, he's Sagittarius like me. We play too much. Okay, we play too much. So, of course, I don't know, he told me it was some white girl. I don't, that's what the tree is called, because, you know, they got different names for bags. They got, you know, they got a bag called Granny Sack. You feel me? Like, they just got different names for bags or whatever. So, anyway, he had a bag or whatever. He like, Niecy, you trying to smoke? Like, you trying to smoke? He said, this, that. Fire for real. I didn't think nothing of it, because everybody saying it's that fire. Everybody claim they bag fire. Anyway, everybody claimed that bag fire, but I'm just like, okay, yeah. So he rolled a blunt. So it was like nighttime. It was really late. I don't remember what time it was, y'all. I don't remember nothing about the time at this night. I just know it was nighttime. And it was summer. And it was 9th grade year. This happened like 9th grade year. Wait. I think this happened last year, for real. I don't remember, y'all. My memory. Because so much stuff happened this year to where I only think about this year. Or like a little bit of moments last year. So it probably was my very year. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What? Anyway, so, yeah. Okay, so he rode a blunt or whatever. We sitting on the porch or whatever. So people cross the street, they like, we all close because this street is like only a little bit people in this street. And my grandma, she been living on the street for about 50 years. People across the street, we've known them for about like over 10 years, let me say, because they've been living there since I was little. You know, sorry y'all. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so like people over, like everybody on this block been living here for some years, except for like a couple houses, you feel me? But our next door neighbors, that's like our cousins, you feel me? I hang out with her all the time. Big C, don't play with her, but yeah, we hang out all the time. Like, we all like family over there. So my cousin, he smoked a little bit. He handed me the blunt. He like, alright, I'm gonna run over here real quick. Now mind y'all, he told me, oh, I told you this was that far. I told you only hit it a few times. Nigga, you never, let me tell you y'all, he never told me none of that. And if he did, it went across my head. I didn't hear none of that. He just handed me the blunt. So I'm on FaceTime with two of my friends at the time. We still friends, but you know, at the time. So we on the phone. My grandma had this big rock in front of her yard. So you know, I go over there, sit on the rock. I'm just smoking it. Y'all, at this time, I ain't even realizing how much I'm smoking. I'm just smoking. Okay, I'm just getting high. And y'all, this all I remember. This how I knew this how I knew it was happening. I'm over here rocking like this. On the phone with my friends, I'm not hearing what they saying. I'm just laughing because everything is funny. I'm just laughing. I feel like, you say, like, when somebody get possessed, like, they just leaning back and laughing. Like, what the fuck is funny? What is funny? What you laughing at? So, like, I'm leaning back, laughing back and forth. I'm like, oh, I'm not even realizing what's happening. Like, I'm just too high. I'm just explaining how I was in my mind at the time. So I'm over here laughing, and I get to screaming. I'm like, ah! I guess Tony said I was laughing like really hard, like loud, like the whole neighborhood type. He can't hear me, so he was like, "Oh, dude left," because he's like, "Yeah, go check up on her, bro." And he was like, "What's wrong?" My cousin come there like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, all of a sudden, I start having a breakdown. I'm like, Tony, oh my God. I said, I'm too high. I said, I don't know what's happening. Y'all, when I tell y'all, it felt like I was in another dimension. Like, the way I saw the world, it was like two different. I saw it as if, you know how in GTA, and they got that one mission where you gotta shoot all them aliens? Yes, that's how I felt. Like, I was, and you know, they go on this different type of, so he can kill them or whatever. Yeah, if y'all know if y'all know, y'all know. GTA 5, if y'all know, y'all know. So yeah, it felt just like that. That's how I saw the world. And I thought I was dying, y'all. I really thought I was like dying, because I'm like, ain't no way weed. Because you know, I smoked before that, but I ain't never had no bad like this. And I'm like, ain't no way this weed that strong. I'm dying for real. Like, I'm thinking I'm dying. So my cousin laughing. Like, oh, you okay? Nigga, this ain't funny. Nigga, I'm dying. You like, he just sitting there laughing. And you grab the iPad, because I was on the iPad. He got the iPad and he held it up. He was like, y'all, she a little too hard right now. So I'm gonna have to, she'll have to call y'all back. And then he was like, okay. So he called my real OGs, you know, my friend Nyla, because she was on the east side. We all live on the east side. Like, we all live around each other. She on the east side or whatever. And I'm crying, y'all. I'm crying. I'm punching my cousin. Mind y'all, I don't punch my cousin. Like, we fight sometimes, like play fight, but I never just punched and hit this nigga. I was punching him in his arm. I was like, why would you give me this high? He was like, nigga, you better stop hitting me, girl. He said, you ain't that high. Bro, I just kept hitting him. And then he called my friend. And she was like, Denise, what is wrong with you? What happened? Because mind you, I'm standing there crying. I'm like, I'm too high. I don't know. I think I'm dying. Y'all, because I literally was like in another dimension. Stop playing with me. I was somewhere and it wasn't Earth. Let's just say that. Anyway, so she was like, come over here on because you know it's like right by my grandma's house. As like I said, it's right by my grandma's house. He was like, all right, I'm finna pull up over there right now. I get in the car. I remember getting in the car. Oh, I remember him saying shh, because my grandma, she was like, I was right in front of my grandma's house and her window was open and she literally, her bed is like literally right in front of the window. So she could easily look out her window and be like, oh, Niecy tripping. So he was like, shh, you gonna wake Granny up and she gonna find out you high. Because at the time, my Granny ain't know I smoke. But she know I smoke now. But at the time, ain't nobody know I smoke for real except for him and my brothers and stuff. And my cousin that live across the street. Like, ain't nobody else know I smoke for real. Ain't nobody really started knowing I smoked till like this year. Because you know, I'm 17, 16. This is a normal age. But I'm gonna stop y'all. Like, if I was to do something serious and I had to stop smoking, I probably would. Because, like, I don't need it. But anyway, back to the story. So she up on the floor. So we get in the car. I don't remember nothing in the car, right? I remember getting in the car. When he drove off, I don't remember nothing past that. Nothing at all. When I tell you I don't remember nothing. All I remember, literally, this is crazy too, because I don't remember nothing in the car, right? All I remember is getting out the car and it was her and these girls she was with, they was just standing there looking at me. And I got out the car, y'all, I was barefooted. I remember that too. I was whole barefooted. They got out of the car, they're like, oh my God, what is wrong with you? And I was just crying, like, Jamila, help me. She was like, what's wrong, Denise? I was like, I don't know. And then they thinking it was my cousin's fault. So her family, because they don't know my cousin. They didn't even know that was my cousin. So they was like, what did you do to her? What did you do to her? And he's like, no, she just smoked some of this bag I got. And they was like, that must be a pretty good bag because she's tripping. And then they was like, it was so embarrassing. I was like, I'm too high. And this girl, they was like, that was there too. She was like, I was just like that the other day, girl, and I'm never smoking again. That's what she said. She was like, I'm never smoking again, or something like that. And it was like, Denise, you'll be okay. You need to calm down. You need just some water or something. Like, And it was like, ain't no way this man got her that high. So they like, let me hit it. I'm like, I'm in the backseat. At this time, I'm in the car and I'm in the backseat. I'm like, no, Janila, don't do it, Janila, don't do it. That's what I'm saying all the time. I'm like, no, y'all, please don't hit the bag. Please don't hit the bag. I'm crying. I'm like, please don't hit the bag. Y'all gonna get too high. Please don't do it. She hit it. She hit it. She did not care. She hit that. But anyway, she hit the bag. He was like, man, all right, I'm finna go back home. He's like, alright, I'm finna go back over here at the house, and they was like, get her some orange juice, get her some orange juice. So he went to Circle K and he got me some orange juice. Yo, it wasn't that late, cause y'all know Circle K closed at like, I don't know when they close. I don't know when they close, but I know they don't close that late. Like, they don't be that late, you know? So, yeah, he goes like, okay, give me a little orange juice or whatever. Got the orange juice. We get back to my grandma's house. I got out the car in the morning. I'm like, oh, Tony. So, calm down, girl. Y'all, mind y'all, when I'm in the car, all I'm doing is shaking. I'm shaking like a crack baby. I'm in here the whole time just shaking. Like, oh, I don't know, y'all. It's crazy, bro. It's just so crazy. So, we get back in the house. I'm like, he's like, she on my granny. So I get in the house. He's like, there goes some snacks. Eat some snacks and then drink some water, go to sleep. So I'm eating the snacks. Yo, I instantly tap out. I wake up in the morning. I'm feeling good. Like, I'm not feeling bad. I'm like, oh, I'm back to normal. Oh, yeah, I remember asking him that too before I went back out. I'm like, Tony, will I be back to normal again? He's like, yeah, girl. So, yeah, back to normal. The next day, he was like, Lucy was drinking last night. I was like, cause you gave me that. He's like, I told you, only hit a couple times. I was like, no, you never said that. But I can see, girl, I don't know. But yeah, and then I was like, he's like, you gonna smoke again? I was like, He's like, you gonna smoke again? Y'all, I smoke again. I still smoke. But just know, once you get that far, you're never gonna get that high again. Unless you take a break. I never tried it, but somebody said try it for 3 months. And when you smoke again, you're gonna feel like it's your first time. I'm like, okay. I'll try it sometime next year or something. It's like, nah, but yeah, that was a little story time. My little veteran, it was so crazy. But yeah, hope y'all like that. Like, comment, and subscribe. You feel me? Share, and I'll be back with, with another banger.